Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to review my Browns versus the Titans. Yeah, not a great game for me. Obviously the Titans beating the Browns by, can't even remember the score. Forget about that as soon as possible. Yeah, and that wasn't a very good start to the season, was it? Not the start everyone imagined. I mean, the start of the game, go down the field, get a touchdown. Now we're talking. I mean, the first pass could have easily gone wrong. But yeah, Baker put that behind him, led us down the field, scored a touchdown. Now we're talking. And then it started going wrong immediately. Extra point, missed. Well, that's just great, isn't it? I mean, can we get a kicker? I don't know. Never seem to be able to find one. As many as we've tried. But yeah. So, missed the extra point, and then that's just the start of the problems, isn't it? Now every time Titans get the ball, every time you think you're going to stop them, penalty, drive carries on. Penalty, drive carries on third down, penalty. You can't win games of football if you're going to give away that many penalties, can you? 18 penalties accepted from the Titans, penalties on the Browns, and I think it was 20 in total, giving away nearly 200 yards. You cannot give away 200 yards a field in an NFL game and expect to win it. And that's just not how it works, is it? Yeah, I mean, if you do end up winning that game, they must have given away the same amount, because you cannot do that and get away with it. You're going to get punished in the NFL. And it just seemed like just silly penalties as well, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, stupid. So yeah, then they get their field goal, and then they score. Did they score a touchdown then? Yeah, they score a touchdown. And all we're doing is punting the football. I mean, after the touchdown, punt, end of the half. Might have been more punts than that, probably was. But yeah, so they get the field goal, so then it's 6-3. And then the Titans, they punt the ball, and they managed to get us pinned on our 5-yard line, well, inside the 5. And Baker takes a sack in the end zone, safety. Now, with that safety, I can't blame I think it's the right tackle. Can't blame the O-line anyway, because to me, in my opinion, Baker's held on to that ball for way too long. In that sort of position, you've got to get rid of the ball immediately. 5-yard out, something quick in the middle of the field. Even if they have to sit down on the ball once they receive it, so they don't take a hit, just get out of that area. Because if you do make a mistake whilst you're that far back, these sorts of things happen. If he might have fumbled the ball and then they jump on it for a touchdown, and you just can't allow these sorts of things to happen at this sort of point in the game where, yeah, you're trying to get something going and then it's just not happening, is it? So yeah, safety, and then a couple more drives go past, and then at the end of the half, I really think we should have ended the half with something. The offensive interference on Odell, I'm not too sure that was. I mean, the only way you can push him off with that arm if that bloke's got his arm. But yeah, he's give it. You can see why he's give it. And then we end up not being close enough to the take a kick, take a field goal. So then we go into the half. What are we, 12-6 down? Is it 12-6? I think so, yeah. And then we start the second half, and touchdown. And I'm thinking, here we go. Now it's like everyone's got their confidence. That one back shoulder throw to Landry, quality. Throwing the ball where only the receiver can make a play on it, and that's what you need, isn't it? Big play on the field. It wasn't really a forced pass because it was no chance of getting intercepted. But yeah, then we get into the end zone. Now, one thing you cannot do is give away a touchdown the play after you've scored a touchdown. what happens? 75-yard screen pass Derrick Henry. That was game over. That was it. Game over for me. You cannot do that and get away with it. It's really frustrating because for a brief 2 minutes, you were really looking forward to watch how the rest of this game pans out. Get another stop. Can we score again? All of a sudden we're leading, but no. Then all of a sudden we're trying to force stuff. Interception. Baker gets hit, gets sacked, gets hit again, gets sacked again. Throws up a pick six. It's just miserable. For every Browns fan out there, that was just miserable. I couldn't even bring myself to be watching the end of the game because it was infuriating. For me, we need to get the run going early. Nick Chubb was quality. I think 17 carries for 70-odd yards. We need to get that rolling, keep it going. Because in those situations then, you can get the play action going, and all of a sudden you're not throwing into double coverage and throwing risky passes. You're throwing to men who are wide open because the defense are biting, because he's running the ball so well. So, yeah, and also the defense, they didn't play terribly, but it's giving away stupid penalties, giving away field position. I don't think the defense played terribly, but it was just the timings of some of those penalties was just outrageous. So on Monday Night Football, I fully expect to see a different team out there, a lot more disciplined. I mean, if they're not disciplined on Monday, when are they going to be? Because that was absolutely atrocious. I walked into work Monday morning and I was not a happy man. Monday night, I'm hoping to see a lot more, get the rhythm going early, a couple short passes here and there, get the ball, start the run, get the run going, and just don't try and force things down the field at all times. I'm not sure, maybe Odell, I know he had, 11 targets, he ended up with 7 or 8 catches, 70-odd yards, but none of them were really that meaningful, were they? Maybe on the first drive, they were. But, I'm looking forward to seeing the bounce back on Monday Night Football against the Jets, who obviously, that's who Baker came in on his debut against and led the comeback to win that against the Jets, so hopefully get another W this time around. Obviously the Jets lost against the Bills, so they've got a bit to prove as well. So it's going to be two teams who are 0-1 who don't want to go 0-2, and they're looking to have a big season, both of them. So I'll be looking forward to seeing how that defense gets on against the Jets. I can see Myles Garrett having a monster game. He played well. Although he did give away a stupid penalty for hitting someone in the face or something like that. I'm not sure. But let's forget about week 1 now. Let's look forward to week 2. Hopefully, Freddie Kitchens can get all the players pulling in the right direction and put in a massive performance on Monday Night Football. So that's kind of my recap for today. Not a great one, unfortunately. Not a very happy man with that, but let me hear from some Browns fans. Am I giving someone a free pass? Did I miss someone out, or I should be calling out? Or am I being too harsh on Baker and Odell? Let me know. What do you think about getting the ball in Nick Chubb's hands more, even if it's in the passing game? I feel like he's a game changer. That's it for today's video. If you have liked the video, if you could subscribe and like the video on as well, that'd be great. And on Friday's video, I'm gonna do a review of the Bucks versus the Panthers, who play on Thursday Night Football. Well, I think the Panthers are going to absolutely destroy the Bucks, especially if Jameis is doing what Jameis does and gives the ball away how many times. That guy, I said it in my preview, he loves to give the ball away, and I think when he threw those interceptions on the weekend, he overtook Blake Bortles for most interceptions since he's joined the league. So that's not great company to be in, is it? Especially from Bortles, the turnover king. So yeah, I'm gonna on Friday's video give a review of that game, and then give a preview of the games coming up on the weekend. Obviously, not all of the games. Pick up 5 or 6 maybe, and obviously give a quick preview of my Browns versus the Jets. So yeah, like I said, if you have liked the video, if you could like it, that'd be great. And if you could subscribe, that'd also be great. I appreciate any support I get. And let me hear from some Browns fans. I want to hear what everyone's got to say. Is it just me thinking this way? Is everyone else downbeat, or are you optimistic for the next game? Right, so until Friday, peace out.